What's the fastest way to lose all of your friends? Finish school and enter adulthood. My boyfriend is still friends with all of his buddies from school. They all travel cross country to meet up a couple times a year. He's 36. I don't understand how it's even possible. I live in the same town I grew up in and the extent of my communication with my high school friends is when I run into them at the grocery store. We chat for a few minutes. Say we'll grab coffee sometime. And then don't. Start dating a controlling, manipulative person. The kind that will lie to you about your friends to drive a wedge between you. Or get back together with your cheating ex-girlfriend for the 5th time after your closest friend emotionally supported and helped you each and every time you broke up. And they tried to help you to make positive and healthy choices and then turn around and defend the cheating ex and demanded your closest friend get on board. Thanksgiving should be great this year. A staring roll-on to catch a predator should do the trick. Why don't you just take a seat? Get sick with a chronic illness. Being disabled can be a very lonely thing. My last year of college, my illnesses got the best of me and I barely graduated. Lost all of my friends over a few months because I was no longer able to go out with them or keep any sort of social life going. Realizing that the group I was closest with had all gotten together right after graduation to have a joint party without even inviting me was a horrible feeling to top off the horrible last semester. A year later and I still don't talk to them. Feels bad, man. Join a MLM. Post it on your Facebook daily for extra points. Get a divorce. Source: me. Or make it slow and painful by staying single and watching your friends leave one by one as they all get married. Hold them close and lick their ear sensuously. Hello. I would like to be your friend. Start critiquing them on all their flaws. All the time. Every time. Edit. Just realized my username checks out, lol. I have a friend that does this. Critiques everything I do and is just a general a-hole. Push them out of your life because you feel as if you're being a toxic nuisance to everyone you meet. I didn't expect to be called out like this. This is r/oddler specific. Hope you're doing better now. Quit drinking. Going through this now. I actually just got out of rehab for the 2nd time on Saturday. It sucks. Especially because you know you could slide right back into the group. It would just cost me my job and eventually my life. Go camping without GPS or a compass. I initially took this to understand your friends will really hate you and be completely disappointed in you. Then the dad joke hit me like a ton of bricks. Becoming homeless will cause most normal people to drop you pretty fast. If that doesn't work, staying at their place for more than a few days should finish the job. Edit. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Have a friend who became homeless at the turn of the year. He just landed a new apartment after getting his life on track. I have thus had a roommate for close to a year. All it has done is make us better friends. My apartment is only a 2-room one. So it has been cramped here. But oh well. Going to miss the bastard. Edit. He was allowed to live here on the one condition he cooks the food. My expenses actually went down with him here. And I have lost like 45 pounds because I don't have pizza every day or similar. Second edit. We are both close to our 30s as well. And I had been living alone for 8 years prior to this. Sleep with all of their boyfriends, girlfriends and post everything online with rankings of who was the best. You joke. But I had a semi-friend who did this. She was dating my friend. And then slept with my now ex-husband and both of his roommates. You suck, Tabitha. Pun intended. Hardcore. Full penetration MLM. IDK, this sounds like the one MLM I can get behind. 1. Realize that you're usually the one that initiates hanging out. 2. Stop initiating to see if anyone actually thinks of you. 3. No one thinks of you and doesn't hit you up. 4. Slowly ghost out of the friend group because you weren't that important anyway. 5. Friends don't notice nor care. Edit. Secret step number 6. Develop social anxiety as a result and be unable to truly trust anybody. Edit 2. Thanks to the random stranger for awarding my social ineptitude with my first ever silver. Also, some people have been saying that this happens cause I'd be the initiator / extrovert of the group, but TBH, I'm like an extreme introvert. I definitely wasn't the leader of a group. Just someone who wasn't invited to everything and was lonely every once in a while. Plus, I grew away from these friends anyway. Different interests and morals etc, so I've been hanging out with people who are more like me. It worked out for the best, for me at least. Y'all out there stay strong. What do you do if these are the only friends you have? They are never mean and they never refuse an invitation to hang out. They are always happy to do so and we always have a good time. It's just that if I'm not initiating it, it can be months at a time before we hang out again. Is this really worth cutting them out of my life? Edit. I'm not seriously thinking about cutting them off just because they don't take the initiative, as our relationship is fairly good when we do hang out. However, as someone who struggles to reach out to others, it's incredibly frustrating when I feel like I'm the only one putting in the effort. Join ISIS. This seems more like a command. Slowly start to withdraw from the group. When they reach out to you to see if anything wrong, insist that you are really okay, but continue to withdraw yourself. You'll start to see your friends going on and doing things without you. And as you really start to recess, they'll simply being to regains you as odd. And you'll become that one friend that they only talk to when forced. Basically non-existent to their world. Hey, it's me. I heard about this girl at my old middle school. Long story short, she faked having cancer. There was hashtags going around the entire school. Posters hung up. Then everyone found out and she got dropped faster than me when I was 4. Admit you're a pedophile and ask for their support. I'm a map. Can't lose your friends if you don't have them in the first place. Taps head. If you want to join the fun, I'll be your friend right now. Then dump you as soon as I finish this sentence. Call them out for mistreating you. Watch them attempt to gaslight you. Give up and block them. Post minion memes on any social media. Those people never had any friends to begin with. Start avoiding them to spend more time alone with your SO. I get it. Couples want to spend time with each other. It's expected and it's a natural desire. What I don't get, and get tired of, are the friends who have to always do things together with their SO. In this case, we'll assume the SO usually goes along with the flow, to the point that you can't even have a girls' coffee get together or a boys' game night without that one friend bringing along their partner. It takes attached at the hip to a whole new level, where two individuals cease to be individuals and end up becoming referred to within the friend group by their hybridized naming mashup. Lol. Suffer from mental illness. The truest answer here. I suffer from severe depression and BPD and all my friends are gone. Sometimes some of my old friends reach out, but I just mentally cannot handle people anymore. Even though human contact is the thing I crave the most. It's just absolute hell. Bad hygiene. I tried this. Didn't work. Addiction. You may not lose everyone, but you'll lose all but the most determined and loyal friends. Nothing separates the two quite as well as losing all sense of hope for one's own life. Even family member give up at that point. Kill them all. Fillet them. Put them in one of your socks. You will lose one sock out of every pair, so you have a 50/50 chance. No guarantee, but the odds are decent. Start a keto diet and never shut up about it. Monopoly. Edit. Thank you for my first silver. No. You mean diplomacy. No dice. No cards. No resources. No random elements at all. Nothing but rounds of negotiation, pacts, false promises followed by gratuitous backstabbing and cosmic levels of butthurt. I've never had a game without someone uttering the words, "You're literally worse than Hitler and everyone who ever loved you was wrong." A friend literally keyed another friend's car over a dispute from this game. 10/10 do recommend. Share a house with them. I dream about killing them every night. Poop on their feet. Why does this sound like personal experience? Be depressed. They probably won't understand what's happening to you till it's too late. Make sure to like and subscribe so we can watch together.